My inbox used to stress me out every single time I would open it, and I would be on my phone all day opening it constantly. But here is what I finally figured out. The problem was never how much email I was getting. It was truly my workflow. And if you run a business, your inbox is probably doing the exact same thing right now. Today, we are breaking down SaneBox, and whether you use it with Gmail, Outlook, Apple Mail, any of them, there are some things in here that will forever change how you interact with your email. So we are going to break down what SaneBox is, how it works, the features that matter for you, and the costs. So by the end of this video, you are going to know if this is the right tool for your business. Let's get into it. Now, as we dive in, I have partnered with SaneBox on this video to get you an exclusive offer just for my audience. Use that first link down below in the description and you're gonna save $25 off any SaneBox subscription. And they do offer a 14-day free trial, and that means you could get started today with no risk. All right, now what is SaneBox? SaneBox is an AI email management service that sits on top of your email account that you already have. What I love about this is that it uses machine learning to automatically sort your incoming emails into folders that are based on importance. And that means when you open your inbox, you're only gonna see emails that actually need your attention. And it does all of this automatically. It works with every major email service: Gmail, Microsoft 365, Apple iCloud, Yahoo, Fastmail, or any IMAP or Exchange server. And the most important part here is that once you get it set up, it learns from your behavior instead of rules that you write. And that's why it's best for busy professionals, whether you're a founder, executive, a manager, anyone whose inbox becomes a bottleneck. Even myself as a content creator, my inbox becomes a bottleneck if I'm not able to respond to what's important quickly. Now, a good filter to check if this is the right tool for you is if you check your inbox multiple times a day, if not nearly every hour. Now, let's cover some of my favorite features. First, there's SaneLater. SaneBox will watch how you interact with your email, who you reply to, who you ignore, and what you archive without opening, and moves everything unimportant into a folder called SaneLater. And that means your inbox becomes a short list of emails from real people. Whether it's clients, your teams, actual humans, everything else waits until you choose to deal with it. And training it is just one drag and drop. Plus, you could easily move an email back into your inbox, and SaneBox learns that sender matters. No complex rules to write or fix, and you could do this both ways. If you have ever spent an afternoon building Gmail filters that broke a month later, this is gonna save you a lot of time. Second, let's talk about SaneBlackHole. Drag an email into the black hole folder and you will never receive another message from that address. You don't have to hunt for an unsubscriber link, which is my favorite part. And with the amount of AI automations with cold email going out right now, your inbox is getting flooded with more and more spam. That's on a sequence of sending you 4, 5, or 6 different emails over the course of a few days. You could solve that just by dragging one email into the black hole. Third, let's talk about reminders. Let's say you send an email, and if nobody replies by a deadline you set, SaneBox will remind you to follow up. Now, this is a feature that is built into Gmail, but not all email service providers have it. So if you do sales, partnerships, or client work, you know how many deals die simply because nobody follows up. This is a huge unlock where real money and revenue live. Best part, the process works in the background for you. Fourth, let's talk about the digest. This is a daily summary of unimportant emails that have not been opened yet. And that way you could scan everything that SaneBox is filtering in about 30 seconds. And then from there, take bulk action and keep training it. And I know this is something that most people are concerned with using a tool like this, so they'd rather just do it manually. But this is your safety net. This is going to ensure that nothing will get buried that might actually be important. And that way, nothing slips through the cracks. And fifth, let's talk about snooze and do not disturb. You can drag an email into a snooze folder and it disappears. Then it will return to your inbox exactly when you're ready for it on Monday morning instead of a Saturday night. And do not disturb. This is worth its weight in gold. This is going to pause incoming email entirely, which is great for vacations or deep work. And that means nothing gets lost, but it is going to give you more flexibility to get things done on your schedule. Too many people, as we know, live and die by their inbox. This one feature alone is going to allow you to accomplish way more. Now, one more thing worth mentioning specifically for business owners. Let's talk about privacy. SaneBox looks at the basics like sender, subject line, and date. Plus, they never store full emails or attachments. SaneBox understands that you have sensitive data inside your inbox, and that's why the company has proudly passed independent external security audits. Now, let's talk about pricing. SaneBox runs on 3 plans, all with a 14-day free trial. Their first plan is the snack plan, and this starts at $7 a month or $59 when you pay annually. Now, this is for one email account with 2 features, which I love that they allow you to choose the 2 features. So this is going to be perfect for someone who just wants SaneLater and the black hole on a single inbox. And honestly, that combination alone solves a lot of email problems. Next up, if you need more than a snack, take a look at their lunch plan. This starts at $12 a month or $99 when you pay annually. And this is for 2 email accounts with 6 features. Now, most business owners watching this channel, this is going to be the sweet spot. You're going to cover your work and your personal email with adding in reminders, snoozing, and the digest on top of core filtering. Now, if the snack plan and the lunch plan weren't enough, take a look at the dinner plan. I love these names, by the way. This is $36 a month or $2.99 when you pay annually. And this is for 4 email accounts with every feature unlocked. So if you're running multiple businesses or several inboxes, this is a great choice. Now, just for a bit of context, the average user is gonna get back 3 to 4 hours a week. And that means even on the lunch plan, you're gonna save 12 to 16 hours a month for $12. The math isn't even close. And remember, if you use my link down below in the description, you're gonna save $25 off any annual subscription. That takes your first year down to about $6.20 a month. Now, who is this actually for? Look, if you are a business owner, an executive, a manager living in your inbox, and you constantly get interrupted, can't do deep work because you get stuck in email, SaneBox is the move. In my opinion, you'll feel the difference in the first week. If you're ready to get started, don't forget to use that first link down below in the description, and you'll get that extra $25 off any plan when you sign up for the annual plan, and you get a 14-day free trial, so that means there is no risk to get started today. If you got value from today's video and you want more content like this, subscribe. If you have any questions, drop them in the comments below, or if you have a tool that you'd like me to review, you could leave that down below as well. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.